Hi, I'm Dr. Stacy Ripke. Here we are at the 2025 NYU Dentistry graduation ceremony at the magnificent theater at Madison Square Garden. So for today's 3-Minute Mondays, let's hear from our graduates on where they're going next and some of the lessons they've learned that they're carrying with them. So come along with us.
I'm so happy today that we are graduating with my whole class.
One thing that I personally learned at NYU is how to treat a large variety of patients, and I'm very grateful for that.
I learned to be kind and to make people smile.
I'm off to Syracuse, upstate New York after this, going to do a general practice residency. And one thing I can take away from NYU is the beautiful memories and the friendships, lifelong friendships that I've made along the way.
I'm headed to Brooklyn for an AGD for 1 year. And the biggest thing I learned at NYU is the community and the diversity, and everyone is just family, and it's amazing.
I'm off to Tampa, Florida, and I'm an associate at general practice. Everyone's in your corner, everyone is there and supportive, and we all learn from each other.
All right, so one thing that I could take out of NYU is a lifetime of success.
Learning opportunity, learning opportunity.
Great opportunities and a bright future.
That wherever you go, you will find people that can join you and be friends with you, and you will find memories forever. And where I'm going next is Brooklyn Methodist.
When you think you've hit your limit, you haven't. There's still more to push in you. Just find your people, find your motivation, and just keep pushing. I'll be going to Yale New Haven Hospital for pediatric dentistry.
So I got my bachelor's in dental hygiene. So my plan after graduation is to go back to Long Island, where I'm from, to work in private practice.
Also in the bachelor's tracks as well, graduating. I do have a job in a private practice now, the orthodontics office.
As much as one individual can succeed on their own, there's just so much benefit that comes with working in a collaborative group. So I'll be going to Lincoln Hospital in the Southern Bronx to pursue a GPR residency.
What I'm going to do next is that I'm going to do private practice in my own hometown.
I'm going back to California. That's where I'm actually from. I'm just gonna work at a private practice.
Next year I'm going to Kings County for GPR.
Next year I will be at NYU College of Dentistry studying periodontology.
You can make it through whatever you think you can, and you have so much support around you.
One thing that I learned is the support system you have is the most important thing that you can find here.
We're off to NYU Langone, Brooklyn for Peds.
I think the most important lesson we learned was resilience and the fact that our friends are the most important thing.
I'm headed to Florida for perio.
It's about the journey, not the destination. Don't get caught up in the little moments. Think about where you're going, and it's all going to work out in the end. I'm going to Wisconsin for a private office.
That your support system just matters the most, is what gets you through. And where I'm off to next, I'm going to Mount Sinai for a GPR.
Being a great provider is not just being smart and knowing what you're doing, but it's really caring about the people that you're caring for.
Working hard will pay off. Going to GPR St. Barnabas.
One thing I learned here at NYU Dentistry is that I'm capable of much, much more than I think. And next year, I'll be at Cooper for Peds.
The world truly is your oyster. If there are things that you're very passionate about, but there are people out there who've done it and are willing to help you achieve those goals. I'm doing pediatric dentistry at UCSF next year.
Just learning how to pick yourself up, relying on others to achieve your goals. We'll be at NYU Langone doing my GPR.
I'm off to Maryland to practice oral and maxillofacial surgery. Adversity builds character.
I'm going to Long Island with All County Oral Surgery private practice out there. One thing I would say is take everything one day at a time.
There's something that you can learn from each and every patient. Never turn down any opportunity, and give it your all every single day.
One thing I learned at NYU Dentistry is how to forge these amazing relationships.
Eager to go to work. Fortunately, I found a private practice where I'll be able to put in practice everything we've learned at NYU.
Something that I learned from dental hygiene school is to manage my time.
Take advantage of all the opportunities that are available to you. And I'm moving back to Seattle.
I learned to be very sure about myself. I thought that I wanted to be a dentist. I was pretty sure, but I know that I made the right decision, and I'm sure of myself. I'm very confident, and I'm going to bring that with me to my GPR residence next year.
One thing I learned about being a dentist is connecting with a lot of people and learning about their journeys and mine, growing as a person because of that. And I will want to continue learning in my GPR residency next year as well.
I learned how to have confidence in myself and foster relationships that'll help me succeed for the rest of my life.
It's been such an amazing day celebrating our graduates as they walked across the stage, and we are so excited to welcome them into the NYU Dentistry alumni community. That's it for today's 3-Minute Mondays, and we'll see you next week.